Hey guys, welcome to Candle Coven. My name is Taylor, and today I am going over decorating the tree from the Peanuts line from Goose Creek. This is my very last candle to go over. I'm kind of relieved now that I have Harry Potter on the way, which I had to buy because I grew up a huge Harry Potter fan. And yes, this has snowflakes all over it. I really love all the different gold accents on these candles. And the happiness is 75 years of peanuts. I've shown this in every video, so I don't know what people have seen. And then gold lid on all of them. And this one has very bright green, grinchy wax, and I love it. It looks beautiful on a lamp. It's very, very pretty on a lamp, and it just lights up the whole room green, and I love it. And I really, oh man. Honestly, this is one that I was actually just gonna warm because I wanted to just save it to burn it for Christmas. But it was not as strong as I thought it would be on the warmer. It wasn't unscented, but it was, I really expected this to be a powerhouse. So I was shocked that it wasn't, so I was really curious to burn it. I'm definitely putting this away to finish up then. I just have a thing, once I burn a candle, I don't like warming it. I know a lot of people do that, but for some reason it just bothers me, and I feel like it's not as strong as before. It's like the flame burns off the oil on a lot of the wax to me. I don't know what it is. They always seem less strong. But anyway, point is, this is balsam, Christmas tree, worn cedar, forest juniper, and apple wreath. So I assumed that this is probably going to be like their take on Tree Farm from BBW, which is really common that they do dupes. I kind of wish they wouldn't. I know a lot of people actually are very interested in that, but I don't know. I prefer original fragrances, and I think they do fantastic original fragrances. But they do have a million fragrances, so it's okay to have some dupes here and there. But anyway, I actually don't find this all that similar to Tree Farm, but I love it. I gotta say, this is gorgeous, stunning, love, love, love. As much as I love Halloween. It's just so transcendent. Like, when I smell this, I'm like, it's Christmas Eve, and it's just like, ugh. When I smell this, it's just, I have really emotional ties to Christmas. I'm a big Christmas girl. People don't know that about me, but I'm very big on Christmas. Not so much anymore after losing a lot of family. I lost 2 siblings. And yeah, when I smell Christmas scents like this, it makes me emotional because it just reminds me of growing up and having them around, and now they're gone, and Christmas is just not the same. And I've always thought that I would get that good feeling back when I have children someday, maybe, but it looks like that's probably not going to happen for me, so unfortunate, but I'm not going to get too into it. But yeah, when I smell Christmas scent like this, it just takes me to Christmas growing up, and there's a very vintage feel that this has. There's just something about it I love. It smells a bit piney to me. This has a woody, lush, beautiful balsam scent, but there's also something that specifically reminds me of pine sap and almost pine sol a little bit. It does almost have a pine sol vibe. I don't know if other people are going to get that, but this to me reminds me a little bit of their classic Christmas tree scent, which definitely leans pine sol. A lot of people don't like that scent. I love it. It's like a clean house at Christmas, or it's very vintage to me. It just smells like old air fresheners when I was growing up, where they were less nuanced and they didn't try to do blends and they didn't try to be unique. They just threw some pine sappy smell in it and called it a day. And sometimes they were a little bit pine sol-y, but not full on there. But there's something about it where it teeters on being, more astringent, is what I mean. But I love it. It's still very lush and very woody and gorgeous, and juniper. There could be a bit of juniper adding a peppery nuance here. Yeah, it's just beautiful. Apple, I don't get too much. I get a bit of a fruity sweetness. I don't pick up on specifically apple per se. But to be fair, I don't get it from Tree Farm either. I smell that scent every year, and I try to see if I can pick up apple specifically, but I don't really. Same thing with that one. It's fruity sweet. To me, this reminds me of fresh balsam from Bath & Body Works more than Tree Farm. I feel like this is it's a softer, smoother version that is a powerhouse, very strong candle. which I prefer to, a lighter candle. And this is slightly lighter. It's not a light fragrance, but so I started it on my lamp. It was not all that strong, and I was surprised. It was okay, and I really thought it was going to be stronger. Tree scents are usually so strong, so I was surprised by that. And I didn't want to burn this until Christmas, to be honest, but I was just going to lamp it and do a review on warm, but because it wasn't that strong, it surprised me, and I was just really curious to actually burn this and see what happens. But yeah, burning, it was pretty good. It wasn't strong, but like, it came and went. When I first turned it on, I smelled it within like 60 seconds, and I was like, oh, okay. Like, literally turned it on, and I was on the opposite side of the room, and I got whiffs of it, and I was surprised. But then, going back in like half an hour later, it just was like lightly there, and it increased more and more, but it didn't hit anything more than a medium to me, which is perfectly adequate. There was nothing wrong with the throw, but I was just surprised that this was not a powerhouse. So it definitely has like a softer take, but I think it's nice. It's very smooth. Yeah, it has that hit of astringency, but not a lot. It's just smooth, velvety. Love it. Yeah, it's good. It's not like terribly unique. There's nothing about it that's like, whoa, but it's a nice tree scent. If you want this label, oh, by the way, and then they have a scent called Decorating the Tree, which I can't remember when the last time that was out. I've had it in a wax melt, not the candle, but I can't for the life of me really remember what it was like, but I know it has different notes than this. That one had like berries in it, I think, which I've heard that it is not the same scent. And yeah, I don't recognize this as anything by Goose Creek besides Classic Christmas Tree that it's reminded me of a little bit. So yeah, I think it's beautiful. I think it is very nice. And yeah, if you want a good Christmas candle, a good tree scent, smooth, nice, nostalgic, that has this very cute jar, I highly recommend it. Very good candle. So that is my review for Decorating the Tree and the last of the Peanuts installments. I actually have Harry Potter on the way. Grew up gigantic Harry Potter fan. Huge. So that was a big deal for me. That is a big deal. So, and every single one of them is like my scent. Literally like catered to me. So I was like, okay, there's no way I'm not buying all of them. Whether I have the money or not, I'm going to make sure I have the money. I got to donate freaking plasma as many times as I can. I'll do it. So yeah, I have those on the way. I'll be going over those. And yes, I thank you guys for watching. And don't forget to tell me what you think of this candle. And like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys next time. Blessed be.